For anybody that has cell phones, please mute them or turn them off, please. Okay. I'd like to start out by welcoming Vice Chair Marilyn Chippard. Congratulate Keen and Mike for your election into the county board and welcome you to the public safety. Okay. Public Safety Committee. Now remember, we're live.
A little prejudice there, but
Got myself in trouble once. I'm trying to watch that anymore. Okay, you got roll call for us, Becky. We all set? I'm here. Marilyn's here. Keen Hudson, Katie White, Mike's here. Okay.
Shelley Dallas, Kevin, and local committee for
288-3153. Can you unmute and give us your name so I can rename you? I don't recognize the number, sorry.
Zach, it's Cathy Myers.
Thanks, Kathy.
Thank you.
Okay. The new members probably haven't had a chance to go over the last month's meeting minutes. If you have, though, are there any corrections or additions or changes? Pardon me? You didn't see it?
obviously we won't.
Okay, no, right. Okay. Well, we'll have to go. You did? Okay,
they were in the packet for last month's meeting, so
yeah.
I read them out. I wasn't at the meeting, but I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay, I have a motion to approve, seconded by Katie. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, do we have visitors? We have Stacy. Stacy, do you have anything you'd like to add? Mr. Scrogstad, any comments or things that you would like to say? And not why am I here? Sheriff, do you have anything? Okay. Okay, claims.
Got another officer over there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. Morning. Do you have any comments or anything? Good suggestions? Okay, we don't have a large agenda this morning, so we're going to start right into claims. You're familiar with it?
Oh, yeah.
Would you mind doing it? You and Katie?
I've done them, yeah. I've had previous experience on this committee a couple go-rounds ago.
Well, you're very familiar with the claims, so we will.
I know who all reports to this committee, and
How do you want to divide them up?
well, you want to give her that sheet and mark them off, and as I read them. Okay, the first group we have are from the coroner. $507.93. Oops, you're not ready. I'm sorry. I should have just read the top sheet. You just handed down.
Yeah, just.
This 500 it's split apart between different things. Maybe that's it. Okay. Supplies 53.82. Coroner fee 33.75. Okay. Yeah. Postage 166.65. Another coroner fee 253.71. Maybe those two are added together. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Okay, next one is telephone. We're still on the corner, $3.82. Dr. Mark Peters, $3,750. Coroner fees, $539.
Yes.
Another coroner's fee, $124.
That's the last one.
That's the last one in this packet.
Okay, let me add these two up to see.
Okay. I'm just looking what,
Yeah, they added together.
okay, we're good.
So just to explain what's going on
Do we
is,
get to eyeball these, or?
yeah, if you want, you can.
We don't usually as much as we did at Highway, but we can.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Okay, this goes with the sheet that Katie has.
So Marilyn's just going through the individual claims and I'm just confirming them on the sheet,
Right.
putting my initials. And you can absolutely look at it if you want. You're part of the committee. If you want to just.
Well,
right here.
we did on transportation, we got.
Yeah, transportation
You wanna
is
see
done differently, slightly because
What-
it's
what would
a
you have
separate
for
levy.
total?
It's not under county general.
Total?
Oh, okay, I got
Yep.
you.
$4,924.75. I'll just put it right here. So I don't get it. Keep it together if you don't mind.
Okay.
You got next, Marilyn.
I think it's the judges. 001-031.
Real Draper. Judge Draper.
Okay, it doesn't
Have
really,
this- Yeah, give me that top sheet, please.
Yeah.
Judge Acker.
I think all the judges may be together now.
This one is Judge Akron's.
We'll figure it out. Thank you. Okey dokey.
Okay, you ready?
I am ready.
First one is for West Payment Center subscription on book updates, $670.
Yes.
West Payment Center subscription product, $228. Another subscription to West Payment Center for $1,340.
Yes.
West Payment Center for November online services, $821.62. Order for payment for Dr. Matthew Finn, $1,300. U.S. Bank credit card for printer, ink, and ink cartridges, $499.35. CASA for our yearly donation for services, $17,000.
Yes.
Chief Judge yearly dues, and this is, I believe covers dues for all the judges. Let me look at it. $900.
Yes.
SPM for the copier contract. Okay, one place, $44. Ink cartridges from Dell, or through Dell, for Dell machines through SBM, $217.58.
Yep.
Beyond Horner for transcripts, $296. Another one for the same person for transcripts, $636. Hinkley Springs for water, $88.51. Sticking together here. Walters Stewart for books, $768.42.
Yep.
That's all in that file.
Total?
We have two line items, Katie, which is, I'm guessing this is probably County General, which is 14. Account number, line number.
These were all 001031. I think in the budget, all the judges' accounts were put together under County General.
This is a list of claims for Judge Ackert,
Yeah.
County General. Okay,
So, you ready?
yeah, go ahead.
$24,809.48.
Okay, thank you.
Try one?
You're
Want to
doing a great
participate in
job,
some of the
right?
fun? Don't like to leave anyone behind. So this says Judge Ackert.
But this is 004.
Yeah, this will be library.
Okay.
Subscription updates, $5,441.
Go ahead.
$5,441.
Yep.
That one. And that's down to,
Thank you.
okay, these are for,
Okay.
yeah. But the account number has me a little bit confused because
I don't know what this looks like.
Oh, all right, there's several different.
Right?
and I think that's why the account numbers here are different too. Yeah. But I think these are the ones that Katie has right now.
Thank you.
Okay, these are for Kevin, but it's against CDWG,
Mm-hmm.
$26.54. Wex for fuel, $188.85.
Yes.
For SBM office supplies, $125.95.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I think there might, no, there's only one invoice here.
There's probably 4 different items.
$125.95.
Add these up. At 8147. US Bank.
That's my next claim is
Okay,
8147.
I don't have a one, what is the,
8147 is for the credit card.
okay? Did you say one before that?
The one that I thought you were looking for was the 125.95.
No, I got that. We're good.
Got that.
Yep,
Okay, then we're good.
yep, thank you. Ready for your total?
Okay, let's go with the total.
Sure, $422.81.
You? Should have one.
There's another pile I got here yet. Okay, this goes with what Katie has. Okay, this is Rebuild Illinois. For SBM, whiteboard, and chair mat, $483.56. Things are in the wrong order here.
83.56?
Yes,
Okay,
sorry.
okay, that's the total, Mike.
Okay, got it, thank you.
And that goes with what Katie has now.
These will be listed under this group as COVID-19 expenses. I will list it on there. Okay.
Sorry. These are 82.
Okay, these are COVID-19. SBM, $64. Like a lot of ink cartridges. Another Visa credit card, $912.45.
Yep.
Oh, there's one more here. Sorry, stick them together. Another Visa, $107.40, $107.40.
Correct. Let me know when you're ready, Mike.
Go ahead.
$1,083.85.
One more time. Kate.
1083.85.
Got it, thank you.
Those are what Katie has.
Okay, that takes care of all the judges. Circuit clerk's office, who we're gonna have.
Amy.
Amy.
Here's Amy. Right here.
Okay, Amy, we need to get you in front of a microphone. Use Katie's here if you'd like to.
Here, Amy's on the one. I just took the sheet mail and I have.
Okay. Okay, first claim is for JP Cook Company, $3,437.48. Supplies. Okay, and that's the only one I see in that category.
$686.
Are they stuck together? Say it again, Mike. What's the amount you're looking for, Katie?
There's two more. So one is around $6,000. One's around $285. Security envelope was the 6,000.
Okay,
SDM was the other one.
I think I'm finding it. They're all clipped together here.
Yes.
Okay. We're good. It was just stuck together. Okay, Security Envelope Company for file jackets, $6,886.70. 68867. Okay. Is there another one in here?
Yes, one more. SBM.
Found it. Yes, $285.56.
Correct.
Office supplies, copying supplies.
Ready for your total?
I am, go ahead.
$10,609.74.
You?
Oh, so Marilyn has
Oh,
it.
Merrill, yeah. Okay.
And give Katie this one. We should have sat closer together, Katie.
We learned from our lesson, our mistake. Okay, so this
This
is,
is another circuit clerk fund.
yep,
What's the account number, Katie? 007?
oh, 3.
Yeah, the numbers have changed.
Amy, help me out. We
Okay,
under,
which one are you looking at?
Pitney Bowes.
Pitney Bowes is postage
Pitney
postage
Bowes is the
machine.
one I've
number?
got now.
Yeah,
You just try to see what account number.
account numbers have all changed.
You have all three?
yeah, I see
Yeah.
that. What do you want
I
me to
think,
put
wasn't
this?
the one we just did, County General?
I put that under county general, yes.
They
Now
came
I've
out of the
got,
circuit clerk fund,
Yeah, so
Storage,
that had been 001.
right?
And this is account starting in 008. Now, I
Correct,
don't
coming out of
know.
automation, yes.
Yeah, so it'd be her automation account.
okay, right there. All right, great.
Thank you for helping.
Okay, first one is Pitney Bowes, $841.02. The next is fiber optic internet, $267.78. And then Office of the Chief Judge, $450.
Correct. Are you ready, Mike?
Go for it.
Total, $1,558.80.
You? Mr. Hudson, Mr. Zeman, as we go through these, if you have questions on any of them, feel free to ask what it may have been for or whatever your question is, and we'll get the answer for it. Sometimes that will happen. Amy, anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I said down to Katie. She has sense to go with that one.
Hey, Sheriff, you're up. And you can take the mic on the end down there if you would, please.
Station.
You move all your stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
This is interesting, isn't it? What do we gotta do this?
Sure, I'll take that, and the other group can go to Maryland. Thank you, sir.
Marilyn wants this?
Oh,
Okay, Katie, I've got the ones the accounts start with 011. Wait a minute. The next one is 001. Is that a
I have a
typo? That's a
011.
typo. I think it should be county generals.
What is the number?
$31.25.
Yep.
I think we got a typo on that account number.
No, that's, you grab sheet number 2
Yeah.
first, Marilyn. That's for the tort fund. That's not out of the sheriff's office.
Okay, it was in the same stack. That's,
Okay,
okay.
Separate, yeah, sheet, just that one.
you know.
Okay, I took it to be in this stack, but it's different than that goes with the sheet Katie has.
Oh, it's a new number, right?
Okay, now these look like county generals.
Yeah, 001.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the first one is for advanced correctional health care medical, $7,151.64.
Yes.
The next one is CIRMA training, $8,468. I think I've seen that one before. Fox River Foods, $951.55. CenturyLink for telephone, $544.52.
Yep.
Oliver's for food, $4,635.
Hmm?
Maria's Pizza, food, $805. Muller Pinehurst Dairy for food, $363.41.
Yep.
Derek Rankin for auto repair reimbursement, $16.78.
That's correct.
How do we get 1678 out of this?
Called Common Core math. I'm just kidding.
Do you want me to help you?
I think the sheriff's gonna have to explain that one. Wait a minute, here's another one. This goes with something.
This is the last one. Is it 4,000?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, they were out of order here. So I found the 1678,
Yep.
and then we've got the 430908.
That is correct. Is this all you have?
That was Weck Bank.
Yeah, because it was too
And I
early
was
in the month to get our credit card.
I was looking at that with the 16, and
Sure.
it wasn't making sense because they were stuck together. My bad.
Mike, are you ready for a total?
Am,
$27,244.98.
got it, thank you.
Sorry, my handwriting's so messy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Whatever, doesn't matter. Whatever you want. Sure.
Couple things. One thing on the agenda, I know, Mike, that you like to keep on there is the abandoned vehicles, ordinances and things like that. If you don't mind, I think Charlie and I just discussed it. If we want to give you like a quarterly report on that instead of a monthly, but you know, it's just ongoing. We're still going after the abandoned vehicles in all the villages around the county. And so, I mean, that process is working itself out rather well, actually, with our new process that we've got. I know Charlie will probably speak to the other portion of that on your agenda. The two things I have One is I've got a claim that we didn't submit today. It's part of the food service for the new kitchen. I think we talked in October and November about the new food service and that we would need some equipment that we did not buy when we built the jail. We wanted to hold off because of the warranty issues for that equipment. So now that we have to buy it, there was an agreement to purchase these through the use of the public safety funds since we didn't use them previously. So I've got a bill right now. This is really a small one for pots, pans, silverware, equipment of that nature for about $800. But when we called the treasurer's office yesterday to get the account number for public safety, she was saying that there wasn't money in there to use for this. So I guess my next step is to take this to finance and find out what they want to do, because the kitchen equipment is going to be a little less than $9,000 once we put it all together. This is just one of 3 more that are coming in. We have to get this installed before January 20th. So I'm not sure what you want to do as far as the funding mechanism for this.
Forward it to finance.
Okay. That's what I thought you'd say. I just want to make sure that you're aware of it. This committee's aware of it. And the second thing is, and this is not on the agenda, so I don't expect any kind of a motion on this, but more for discussion, is we're in dire need of new tasers. The ones that we have were borrowed when we got them, and the borrowed ones are 15 years old when we got them. So we have been researching through Taser International. They're rather expensive to outfit everybody that needs them on the road, and in corrections would be about $45,000. And that includes cartridges, includes training cartridges, and what we will need to move forward with that new program, including holsters. So what my request will be is, since we being Kevin Lally and I worked pretty hard on getting the reimbursement back through the Cures program to the tune of about $550,000. Part of that submission was for salary reimbursements for the sheriff's office. And we'll see when that comes back. We also have an opportunity to get more monies in December for those municipalities and counties that did not use their Cures reimbursement. So I'd like to wait to see what kind of reimbursement we get back, and then ask you for a portion of that reimbursement to buy these tasers outright. So that, again, not on the agenda, but it's more for just discussion to see what this committee would think moving forward. And then we'll hold off until we see what kind of reimbursement we get back.
Okay, you want to get it on the agenda for next month, all right?
I would like to put it on the agenda because I believe the reimbursement should be here by then. And we'll see what we've got. A request to use a portion of the Cures reimbursement monies for purchase of tasers for the sheriff's office.
That's all inclusive, right? You said everything is with that.
I'll make sure that we've got everything included in there, yes.
Could you do a phased approach, or is that?
We could. That's another option, where not a phased approach as far as just 3 here, 3 there,
Right.
because everybody needs to be
Okay,
outfitted.
yeah.
But Taser does have the option of a 5-year contract with them. So it'd be approximately $9,000 a year if we wanted to go that route. And so we obviously could do that. I know, again, going back to the vehicles, the treasurer's not in favor of long-term contracts for purchases such as this. I get it, but it would be a cost saving, so it doesn't hit us so hard at once. But since we do have the reimbursement money coming in, it might be an option to use that as one-time funding to purchase these and be done with it.
What is the normal lifespan of these tasers?
Approximately 10 years, 10 to 12 years, depending on the use.
Yeah,
care.
that's why I was thinking if we put them on a 5-year contract and they're dead at 5 years.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I just wondered, just curious.
But yeah, you're right. There's another option. So, and that's, other than that, that's about all I got, unless anybody's got any questions.
On the equipment for the kitchen and everything, do you have a total?
Well, I think I submitted it last month or in October. It's going to be right around $9,000 total.
Anybody have any questions for the sheriff?
On vehicles and abandoned properties, I know a long time ago, a couple of years, I think, we had a meeting about 251 and 30. Has anything progressed with that specifically?
51 and 30, the old Matera supper, well, you don't know what it's at. but-
He didn't know the names. 251 and 30, he knows where that's at. I hope he knows where that's at.
Anything new on that, Charlie, at all? What can we do to move forward with that? And we have no contacts that we can, no members of any relatives that we can make contact with. I understand that there's,
I have contacted family members and found out that the gentleman that actually owns it is doing some time in Stateville right now, so. For that, I would have to find that out through the assessor's office. And, we did have some documentation on it. And that would have been a son of the gentleman that's in Stateville that was paying taxes.
do you have any physical control over it at all, the son, you know?
Not that I know of. Not when we looked up the title to the property, it came back to this gentleman in Stateville.
Any way that he could sign documentation that would get something moving on?
You know, like a quick claim deed or something?
Well, I don't think we want to quit, even a quit claim deed, but we don't want to end up with the property.
Right,
you know.
right.
Property. It is. I agree with you. It has been for years. I don't know how many times I drove by it, but there, so we just sit and wait for something to happen to it then?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say we have to sit and wait.
Is the situation the same on the old Eller Willard Block Company out on Elmira Road? Okay, I've had several people in Dixon contact me about that, you know, that's a big liability. Being it's so close to Dixon, they're concerned about kids getting in there and playing and getting injured.
Marilyn,
Yes,
Kevin here. I came by there this morning and there was a backhoe destroying the building this morning.
wonderful news.
Yeah, now I don't know how much they're going to destroy, but they were working at it this morning at 7:30 when I came by.
Well, let's hope they keep going.
I like that idea. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, that's a little bit of good news. Okay, anything else, Sheriff? Any questions for the sheriff?
Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks.
thanks, Sheriff. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Have a pile of probation claims. Stacy here somewhere.
Already?
Yeah, we cornered
Yeah,
the
we
very
did the
first one we
corner.
did.
Sorry, I'm just trying to go in order.
Well, we've been out of order all morning. The top one goes to Katie.
Do you want to try these?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, that was Katie.
you want to try one? You wanna try it? I just like to, everyone have fun. And just, I think Keen's gonna try this one. Oh. You gotta learn, teach a man to fish, right?
The first one is County General.
Oh, one, right?
Yeah, just start with your
Top one there. So 001 is what you're talking about, and then Marilyn will read it, and you just say the amount and initial. If you guys,
Okay.
so you're just matching each other.
County General, $1,890.
Write the amount and initial. And then that's the only amount out of that specific line item. The next sheet will go to another county general, but a different line. So do you need this total? Right?
Not as long as you're in County General.
What's that?
I said the no, wait, your County General split, isn't it? Yeah.
Right, I've got
Yeah.
one for Dependent Children's Fund, which was the one I think that you just did, and then this next one would be county general also, which is postage.
Yeah.
Yes.
4731. Okay, we gotta get together with that.
Now this next set of claims,
Total on the county general, please.
4731. So you have that sheet, 4731?
Yes.
Yep, so the total, just give it tonight.
4731.
And then total, the initial, total it, and then
down the
initial.
Bottom there, then?
Yep. Yep. Next one comes out of 28.
Okay, that's what I got. For home confinement, Jack Stradstad, $815. And the next one, same fund, for alcohol monitoring, Scram Systems Incorporated, $378.
Total, please.
$1,193.
Yep.
Let's close with those.
Okay.
Drug court, excuse me, Mississippi Centers, $3,500. And Redwood Toxicology Labs, $149.88.
Go ahead.
$2,649.88.
Stacy does pay a lot of her expenses out of other funds. Very little comes out of county general. But she's got buku extra funds too. Okay, this goes with that.
Next one is all from probation service fees.
And that's 017. And the first one is to the Office of Chief Judge for program expense, $700. CDW for furniture and equipment, $5,594.58.
Help my office move to a work from home status. So we've had half in the office and half working from home. There's 2 different work schedules for my office right now, just due to the virus. So that's been very helpful. IT was helpful in getting us those ordered, getting them here quickly and getting them set up for us.
Okay, the next claim is for SBM, furniture and equipment, $79. Verizon Wireless for telephone, $269.88.
Yes.
Virus hit, I got each of the staff a cell phone, so each staff member, each probation officer within my office also has the laptop, which they utilize, as well as a cell phone. So that cost increased significantly. Absolutely.
Okay, the next one is for the credit card for training, $84.77. Looks like you provided lunch during training.
Yes, it was an in-office training.
Okay. And the last one, Redwood Toxicology Lab, drug testing, $322.68.
Total,
$7,050.91.
That amount is probation service fees. That's a fee that's paid by the offender. That is the money that sustains much of our operations.
Thank you, Katie.
We use that for everything from purchasing paper to purchasing computers, as you saw today, desks, equipment. We have 2 county vehicles. We purchased those 2 vehicles with probation service fees as well. Ultimately, everything that you see or touch in our office comes from probation service.
Pretty self-sufficient.
Very.
Stacy, can you give me that total one more time, please?
$7,050 and $91.
Thank you. Anybody have any questions for Stacy at all? A lot of it will fall into place for you guys. It's
Advised yesterday morning that I have a staff member that's going to be leaving Lee County. College loans that have to be paid back. So I have a posting listed already for a replacement. That'll be within my budget moving forward.
Seems we do that a lot in a lot of departments, train people and they leave.
We do. Our starting salary is nothing that is attractive by any means. And she's been here for 4 years. And, it's tough because there's a lot of time and a lot of effort that goes into training staff. When we hire them, we typically tell them that it takes about 3 years before you really start to get comfortable and know the job. So about that time, then they leave.
They start looking elsewhere.
Got that experience.
I'm sure I could look this up, but are we completely anywhere near other salaries?
Well,
Are we far off?
Our starting salary is consistent throughout the circuit, and that is set through the office of the chief judge. So it doesn't come to the board or to the county or anything. It's a salary that's set by the circuit. But in comparison to those counties that border me to the left, to the right, and to the south, we need a boost there. I'm hoping that's something that can be a discussion, and maybe we can have some change on that. But that all takes time as well. So,
Stacy, what do we look at for an average period of time from the time they're employed and the time they're trained? Is that 3-4 years training?
takes a lot, just because there's so many different aspects to it and things change. So many cases are never the same. So that's what takes so much time and effort for training. No 2 situations are identical. Oftentimes something will come up and it might be something that we haven't seen for a while, so we really have to take the time and effort to walk that person through.
apparently there's significant difference in salary between us and whatever counties they're leaving us for. Can we do a research of a difference, and over those 3-4 years of time, whatever it takes to train them, potentially come up with something that could come closer to, if not equaling, what the other counties are paying? That way we could retain the people that we've just put the expense out.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping to have that discussion with the Office of the Chief Judge and see if maybe we can't make some changes to there, or look at an increase in the starting salary. You know, I've been with probation for a number of years, so I've seen those union contracts and how they've been negotiated over time. And there was a time when increases were very flush. And then we went through very difficult times, not only in the county, but through the state, and there were no increases. So during those years, what had happened was when we were not able to give financially, you give with days off. Well, then you have such an abundance of days off, but that salary still remains so low that sometimes it's better to give them financially than the days off. Whereas right now I'm a little offside.
Not that you don't have enough stuff to do already, but this is just a question. Have you ever, for your curiosity, looked at the number of people that we've lost and the difference in salaries that we've lost them for, to find out how much over a 3 or a 4 year period of time that we have lost by training these people for other counties?
I haven't looked at the amount that we've lost necessarily. To me, that would be a hard thing to compare possibly, but I'm aware of what salary they're going to that is attractive to them.
Okay. Just
I have an idea what that gap is.
maybe, if that was given to the judge and they're willing enough to research that and make some considerations for you, for us, that would be
Right.
great. You are great at saving money. So couldn't be in better hand right now.
Right. Absolutely.
Anybody else have any questions for Stacy? Go ahead.
What's different than our benefits we offer our employees that much?
When you start looking at personal days, sick time, vacation time, I think we have a better package deal, and they're going just for that dollar.
Okay.
And the person that's like, I have a student loan, trying to get the payment made, and I get it. You got bills to pay, and she loves people, and she loves to work here, but sometimes it just doesn't cover all the bills. I understand that. Any
Okay.
other questions?
I don't think so. Thanks, Stacy.
Attorney claims?
He's hiding in the corner back here. Mr. Boonstra, you are on the floor. I assure you, for the next meeting, we'll get back in some resemblance of order. Start at the top of the list. and
Doing
start-
good. It's just the list is out of sync with all the number changes.
It'll all be smoother next month, so
We're not doing bad.
doing good.
Yeah. Sure. You want to try it? Okay. See? Everyone gets to play.
Good teacher.
I just
Yeah,
feel like
okay.
everyone should learn.
You can only look at portraits.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this?
We need to be involved in the process here in the committee.
No, keep that.
Okay, so-
Okay,
Sure.
Okay.
Good.
Might change, maybe.
Separate one? Okay.
So, she's gonna, let's see, that's not right here. These numbers?
And she won't follow.
Nope,
Oh,
she's
should
just
be
gonna,
account 302. We're on the same page.
so she's just gonna call out the description of the amount, and you just agree with her or not. And then write the amount and initial, and at the end, Mike's gonna ask for your total, and then you total it, your initial as
Okay.
well. And sometimes,
If-
yeah, this should add up correctly. But sometimes some items are itemized, or they're put together, so she might have a couple
Right,
items, so you
yeah.
just gotta work with her on that.
Okay.
Okay. Ready, Mike?
Good.
First one is $200.
Here.
Mowbray, I believe is the vendor. The next one, same vendor, treatment services, $250.
And if I can just interrupt real quick, the ones that you see from Mowbray, those all have to do with individual counseling. So you'll see multiple bills, but it's for different clients because this is for the Veteran Treatment Court.
Okay. And we've got the third one from Mowbray. And this one is $35. And number 4, $125. Rob Taylor for hours drug test technician, $935. Mississippi Centers for Treatment, $98.92. And that appears to be the last one. Nope, one more. Mississippi Centers consultation, $275. And they're still coming. I thought we had the bottom of
I was gonna say, there should be a couple more.
Yep, they're still coming. They were all kind of stuck together there at one point. SBM for a chair, $237.29. Verizon Wireless for 2 phone lines, $84.48. And now I think I'm to the bottom of the stack.
These all office claims on this.
This is just for Veteran Treatment Court, the grant.
Okay, Mr. Zementola.
$2,240.69. 2240.
Thank you.
I'll look at it.
Next one will be the OVW grant.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
the violence against women.
Yep.
For US Bank, $95.63.
Yeah.
That was for some nursing books for the sexual assault nurse examination.
Ed?
95.63.
Thank you.
That's why these things are sticking together.
Uh-huh.
So, office, you said?
Yep, this would be the office
This would
claims.
be County General. First one is against CDW. Government supplies, $26.54. Next one, State's Attorney Appellate Prosecutor, $15,000, and that's a set fee if I recall correctly.
Correct, that was voted on last month.
Leaf for contractual services, $515.16. U.S. Corrections, $3,376.
This was for the transport of an individual that had left our jurisdiction for a case where he had taken a child outside of the jurisdiction he was not supposed to be. We charged him. He was picked up down south. This was the fee to bring him back to Illinois. We are looking to recoup that fee through a disposition in the case, and I'm confident that we actually will be able to do that.
Excuse me, were there extradition costs or anything?
That would be the cost, yeah.
That was it.
That's what it cost the sheriff to go down there and get him.
Okay, next claim is for supplies, U.S. Bank, that's our credit card, $108. And West Law Books and Subscriptions, they do quite well by us,
Yes, they do.
$2,136.95. And SBM Supplies, $256.03. And that's the last one that I see.
Yep.
Okay, total?
A total of 21,418.68.
Thank you. Okay. Anything to,
Yeah, so we got quite a bit going on. The courthouse has, I'll say, slowed down in terms of how many people they're letting in, but we're not slowing down the amount of cases that we're handling. We're doing a lot of stuff by Zoom. We're doing pleas by Zoom, pre-trials by Zoom. Typically, we'd have prisoners brought in from other jurisdictions and having them in the courtroom and handling their cases. But now, because they're in the other jurisdictions, we can do that by Zoom or whatever it may be that they're using. Sometimes they use Teams or some other platform. So we're still pushing forward on that. In the last couple of weeks, we've had a really good set of cases that we've taken care of, brought to disposition. Some of those I can't talk about yet just because of the 30-day appeal rights period. But we're proud of some of those. If you've looked at the news, Sauk Valley, I'm sure you've seen a couple of them already, but some good ones that have come through the office. We're still on a hiatus for setting or having jury trials. We're still setting jury trials. We're looking more at February, March, April for those jury trials. Hopefully the numbers will improve by then and we'll be closer to a vaccine by then too, so we can have people coming in feeling comfortable. One of the agenda items on there, the unpaid fees or fines, state's attorney update. I think as the sheriff said, we were looking to do maybe every 3 months or so. Since September, we've collected around $6,000. Still not the numbers we want. We're still pushing forward. And as I discussed with you, I think it was probably about 3-4 months ago, we're trying to get wage garnishment in place too. So hopefully once that happens, we're going to start seeing some dramatic effects on there, because then the debt collectors can use that as a tool or an arrow in their quiver. Other than that, we're still looking for a replacement for Amy's job. We've got some really good applicants. Hopefully have a decision by the end of this week and get them in here sooner than later, because her desk's piling up.
Amy was victim witness.
She did victim witness coordination. She also did the felony assistant.
anybody internally, if I can ask?
Nobody internally. I asked any of them if they wanted to transition over to that, and everybody's pretty content with where they're at. And I think there's a couple of them that could do well in that position, but I want to respect where they're at because they do a great job there already. A couple of the applicants that we have do have criminal background experience. They've worked in law firms before, so I don't think we're going to get somebody that's going to have to be brand new and train them up, but there's some good ones out there. I think we ended up getting about 65 applicants. Yeah.
Anybody else from Mr. Spencer's staff would?
Nope. Nobody applied from there.
My son is first year law school. Could you use it?
As long as he can find some time away, yeah.
First year. No.
Probably not.
No.
Anybody else have any questions for Mr. Boonstra?
Yeah, the trials that are postponed, are the defendants in jail or out? Is there a cost involved?
So it's
Them in jail?
yeah, there is a cost involved with that. It's a mixture. It's people out of jail, in jail. We are still able to do bench trials. We're still able to do evidentiary hearings. So it's not like we're just sitting around waiting. We're still able to push forward with that stuff. But as far as jurors are involved, since we can't have more than 10 in a room, it's hard to get 12 jurors seated.
Anybody else? Okay, thank you, Mr. Boonstra. Appreciate it. Sheriff, yes.
Anyway, we had a meeting Monday after your reorg meeting with the department heads at the old courthouse and the chairman, and have decided to close the old courthouse. So I just want to make sure everybody's aware of that. Closing means close to the public, but they'll still have access through the affected department heads to meet them at the front door like we did before, kind of like what we did back in March, April, and May of last year. It's predominantly for safety of our employees. So we're not bringing the public in,
Right.
at least through the end of January is what we're looking at right now. And that's recommendation from the health department to go at least through January so we can get through the Christmas holiday season, things like that. So obviously, the numbers are blowing up around the county, and we want to at least try to keep our employees and the public safe as well. So less interaction, and they can do a lot of things that we've already gotten used to electronically anyway. So I don't think this is going to be as big a problem as it was when we first started it earlier this year. But I think it's wise move to make right now.
Okay, thank you. Becky, would you get it on for next month's meeting with the county board? The issues on 251 and 30 and an update on the Eller Wiley property out there, please, so I don't forget that. We can do that. As far as the update on those two elements, if you want to wait and do that quarterly, I don't have any problem with that. That's not a critical, well, it is and it isn't, but that's fine. Works better that way to me, I think. No. Do it quarterly.
Okay, do we have any claims from the public defender?
I didn't see any, and it's been usual that we haven't had.
I know in the past when I was on this committee, he sometimes didn't have any. So.
Real sporadic.
Yeah.
Okay, I need
Okay, I'll make a motion, we pay claims.
seconded by Katie. All those in favor, say signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Any questions? Keen, Mike? Marilyn comes to us with a great amount of experience, knowledge, however you want to combine it. I'm glad to have all of you on the committee. The best person to go to besides me. Okay, if there isn't anything else, I need a motion to adjourn. So moved by Keen. Second?
Quick,
Yes, sir.
public safety, we're on the public safety, health, and judicial. Where is the public health department? We don't.
The health department is a separate board.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
So I don't know why that has always been in our name when this committee was created.
Okay.
But we've never done anything at this committee with the health. Okay, good.
Okay, motion made by Mr. Hudson, seconded by Mr. Zeman. All those in favor for adjournment signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. So moved.